is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoff.
The mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, who's now in his 7th season in the league, former #1 overall pick, Jameis Winston. Jameis now on first down. And the catch made by Johnson. Powers through it. And he'll be taken. But not before they work it across midfield.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Jameis to throw it. They'll get this out to Kamara. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And out of bounds right around the 20. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. From the red zone now, Winston. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. That is first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Now Winston. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand.
Illegal forward pass.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
And Lutz's kick is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Prescott. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A give to Elliott. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Cohen. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
He targets Jordan Matthews, and it's caught. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. Now Prescott on 4th down. And Matthews makes the ground. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. First down, a run with Cohen. And some room to work. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Cohen. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tariq Cohen taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was polished off by a Tariq Cohen touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Akeem Hicks. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Here comes Cohen. .43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action now. Prescott. Open target. Here's Matthews. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Following the interception, Winston. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. To throw, Winston. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. His 1st catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 50. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Akeem Hicks picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his 1st kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that's caught inside the 30.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Looking for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jordan Matthews as the first half Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. So now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. Dak and the Cowboys ready for their next possession. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great. That's where you're going.
Yeah, protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? Our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle Burke, the rest of the crew, what they put together with these images and pictures, if you're an offensive lineman, that's what you're taking with you to contract time.
They're going to have a lot to take to contract time if this continues. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw is Prescott. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play fake. Winston. And this one is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Winston. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Escapes the defender. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Prescott now from the 50. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
10th carry now for Elliott. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Left side, caught by Matthews. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Prescott to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10
at the 40.
And he'll start with a give to Kamara.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
In the hands of Kamara.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. Here's Winston. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 26-yard.
2nd down and 3.
They'll throw again. Winston looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And that's McCoy, who is still down following the play. Appears shaken up. Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 at the 19. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
Winston now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Dayon Buchanan gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
Well, this offense has already been forced to settle for field goals on their drives earlier, so this is not a welcome sign here.
Indeed, it is not, and they they certainly hope it's not a sign for the entire game because they know they've got to be able to sustain drives all the way through. Pick up those...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan.
And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
Back now here on EA Sports. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Prescott off play action. He finds Matthews. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? And they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game. And we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Elliott is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Again, it's Elliott.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Jameis Winston and the Saints ready to go back again on offense.
With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near-perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
I think that's Mack who's still down. Yeah, it is. Mack apparently shaken up there. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From the 27, Winston to the right side and complete to Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Winston to Thomas there for the Saints' first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Again, it's Winston.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The Saints on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Jameis to throw it. He's got Smith here. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. They run. It's Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And down to the 11. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Alvin Kamara, Charles, a guy from your alma mater there in Knoxville, and he has developed into a perennial Pro Bowler on the strength of big plays like we just saw there.
Jameis now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Winston. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good, a 7-point margin. It's 20-13 now. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Wilson. And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Well, Prescott here to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposite.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game.
And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. Here's Cohen now to return.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry.
Elliott going to get it again on second down.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. And that is no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules are the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short yardage, Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The temptation to go for it probably there always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially put a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
And he didn't quite have the bag spin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
And part one is done, now part two. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And what can Prescott do in the OT? He finds his target. It's Matthews. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Elliott running right. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, Parker?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this all the way through. Who's going to win it? Oh, what? We're getting overtime? Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not a surprise it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution was pretty darn good.
And the Cowboys will advance to the next round as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody.